Woohoo!
All
Alright, so I can honestly say, okay, last time I told you to do this, I could understand the answer. You said it was still winter, this and that. When are you going to take snowman down here?
Oh,
March.
in the springtime.
Yeah.
It can still snow.
Frosty's still cooling out in March. Are we live?
We are live and
Woo!
wide open.
What's up? Panama City, 95, baby. What's up? No, just kidding.
Come on.
Oh, welcome, folks. Yeah.
Here?
Yeah, if you want it.
Yeah, come on in here. The idea is you get a little FaceTime, brother. We don't want to hog the show here.
I thought that was his.
No, you're famous now. Welcome.
Behind us.
Hey guys, what's happening this week? It is Thursday night. You know what that means. We are here each and every Thursday with Bill and Kate. And once a month we have a guest that comes in with us, usually related, or not usually, but is a guest that is related to the real estate industry by either service or affiliation in some way. We've had everything from a home warranty company to Discovery Inspections and Gary Sloan. We've had Susan McCall Winter from home warranties to Bung Pest Control to what way to be there, lady? All right, yeah.
No, Shelly Smith.
I know, just kidding. Shelly Smith, or better known to you guys, Houlihan from the First Preferred Mortgage. So yeah, we've had quite a few guests. So this week we have the one, the only, the man in the roofing business, Mr. Brad Holbrook here from Chastain Roofing.
Yay.
Let's give it up. That's right. That's right.
Brad, thanks for coming. Thank you very much.
Man, absolutely. What'd your hat say, dude?
It's actually from a golf tournament.
Oh, yeah?
Bethpage Black.
Oh, nice.
It's just telling you if you're not skilled enough, don't go back to the clubhouse.
Is that like black skiing? The black mobile?
Yeah, the black diamond, yeah.
So it's like really hilly?
Well,
no, just the difficulties.
Difficulty.
Yeah,
Correct.
difficulty of the course. So black diamond means
Like
difficulty of
just
the
saying,
slope.
listen,
Like they just put the hole farther.
for skilled golfers
I
only.
know.
Farther, they add elements like water or a turn with trees in the way.
Well,
You
that
have to
helps.
negotiate.
It's
Well,
hard in general.
Yeah, maybe they slope the greens a certain way.
What's
So,
your handicap?
yeah. Oh, look out!
About a 16, maybe
That's
15.
I used to lie to people and tell them I was a 4. Really? I'm like, yeah.
Now, after her opening statement on your golf
I'm
behalf,
working
did
on
you
the
think
seat
she
on
was
this.
going to be able to roll off with a handicap? I didn't.
Well, I didn't know she played golf.
I don't. I
Yeah.
played one time a 9-hole, but it was actually fun.
That's what shocked me, that she asked what your handicap was. So, all right, well, we're getting on a tangent here, guys. But that's what we do. We just have fun. We're just kicking it with sticks, right, so to speak.
Phil, I didn't hear the thing go ding.
All right, so anyways, we are here each and every week. My name is DJ Kev from Hattrick Entertainment and 302.6 on the Bubble radio station. And we are here with Kate and Bill, our stars of the show. And like I has mentioned, Brad from Holbrook from Chastain Roofing and Bill and Kate are also part of the Hafer group of Southern Classic Realtors. So, and let's not forget our mascot behind me. That is Escrow, for those that do not know. Yes, it speaks for itself. Black Crow with an S on his chest. So that's how we roll here at the Hafer group Thursday night, whatever. So,
Thursday, whatever.
yeah, we're here for.
How many weeks have you doing this, Kat?
Yeah, I know, right? It's been about 8 now, I think. So every Thursday night, has it been longer?
21.
No, weeks.
This is episode 21.
Is it?
It is.
Has it really been that long? God, okay.
Yes.
Macintosh education, I can't count. Apparently, it has been 21, hasn't it?
Now
Since
you're running out of
September.
fingers and toes.
Yeah, 3 months. So yeah, you're right. So yeah.
No, that was funny.
Hey, all right, okay.
That was
Well, nonetheless, we're here to answer your real estate questions, and like I said, we have a special guest here tonight. So let's get started on the questions. But first, we want to hear about what went on this week for you guys in the real estate world, Bill and Kate.
Well, we actually had a pretty amazing week. We've been on the hunt for a home for a client out in California, and
For a few months already,
it's been very challenging for them. I think we've talked about them before on the show.
Yeah.
But they can't come out and see the home themselves, because if they come out here, when they go back to California, then they're going to be quarantined for 14 days. So, third time's a charm. So we put in an offer on the third house for them.
That's right. Yeah, it was the 3rd.
So things are rolling right along. I was over there today, getting some measurements for some new flooring for their home.
Okay.
And so
movie people by chance, or
no,
No.
Okay.
no, just
Normal people.
Okay.
No, very, very nice people. Oh.
Very good.
Great
Very,
to
very
work
nice
with,
people.
you know, and
Very
it's been challenging. We've put in very competitive bids a couple times, and you know, failed to close the gap. And this time we pulled it off, and you know, all is good and moving full steam ahead for them. So that's really exciting.
Yeah.
And I think I told you this as well, is what's cool about the neighborhood that they're moving to is all the streets are named after Monopoly streets.
Yeah, I know exactly where that is. I have a friend that moved over there. It's
very
what neighborhood's been around for what, like a year and a half, 2 years, something like that.
No, actually, the home they bought is 7 years old. So
Has it been that
they
long?
are
But
active. They are still active.
okay.
They're still building in there. Though.
Yeah. So I think they moved to a new phase. But when I went through to their house, which they moved into, I guess it's going on 2 years ago. I went over there to give them an estimate last summer on their irrigation, and I noticed all the roads were Monopoly roads. I was like,
What side of it is that?
It's
in Noonan.
Yes,
it's off of
I knew where that was.
Lower Fayette.
off of Fayetteville, Parks Road.
Parks Road. It's on
Yeah.
the right hand side,
Yep.
almost towards the end.
That's it. You're right. Absolutely,
Yes.
that's it.
I know what that neighborhood
Yes,
is.
that is it. Yep. So yes, they were all.
They probably don't need new roofs yet.
No. I know where they're at.
No, but they
They
certainly
need some repairs.
Yeah, they certainly needed some irrigation though, because that buddy that did it before, not only did they not grade out all the rock in the soil, but the lines were only about that far down in the ground, so they had a backhoe come through there and pressure cracked all that. Yeah, it was a mess. But anyways, all right, let's get started on the questions. Outside of that, we ask that that you call, you viewers and people send in your questions. And before we get to those questions, we're going to ask Brad here. You've been, let's see, Chastain Roofing has been around since 1993. They're family owned and local. Brad, tell us, how long have you been at Chastain Roofing? What's your position in the company? And can you give us your overview of Chastain Roofing?
I've been with Chastain Roofing almost 5 years.
Okay.
I'm a general manager. Basically, oversee day-to-day operations, sales, check up on customers.
Sure.
Complete.
Your owner said he couldn't do the business without you, by the way. I just want you to know that.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. He's very hands-on as well, and
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah, very much so.
That's why I'm still with them, is because I've worked for other roofing companies, and they don't allow you to really. They want you to do exactly what they want to do, and there's no really.
Yeah.
You can't do anything other than that.
You can't make suggestions
Right.
and this and
Sometimes
the
you
other.
can't even talk to the owner about what you would.
Where have we heard that before recently? Take notes. Yeah, go ahead.
But, so he allows me to do what I want to do, which is basically at the end of the day, make the customer happy.
Very good. Okay.
So,
very good. I'm taking notes here, by the way. I just want you to know that. I have my reasons. But yeah, very good. Yeah, because I spoke to the owner.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously we have our studio over there with you guys. And I never did know he was the owner. He dresses, and he told me, because I dress like this on purpose. The owner wears like a hat, sock cap down, and and all that stuff, and just dresses casual and normal. And people say, I want people to think I'm a worker.
He's very down to earth.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people or customers that we have that don't even know that they were talking to the owner.
Correct.
While the job was getting done.
That's why he loves about you, because you look like the owner. When you walk in, you dress the part. You've got the confidence, the air about you in there, and he's just kind of humble and stands to the side. So, it's a great disguise you guys got going on there.
But when it comes down at the end of the day, if I need him and he knows what happened or whatever, it's done, taken care of.
Very good.
That's great.
So, and that's because he's there.
Yeah.
When you got to tell someone else to tell someone else to tell someone else, you know what I mean? Like, if you've never really done that, and you're just a guy and they're taking the call, you don't understand what it requires and takes to do the job.
Sure. Okay.
So,
all right.
He knows what it takes because he's done it from day one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's obvious you're top-notch service, because from what I understand and been brought to my attention, you guys have just about every city contract there could ever be. I mean, you do just about everybody that's anybody.
Yes, we do all the
community.
work.
So
for the city of Peachtree City, we do.
Yeah, there you go, guys.
Wow,
we only
great.
bring you the top-notch, top guns around here, right? That's how
we've
we
had
roll.
their contract for probably 10 years.
Yeah.
So
Very
we've
good.
done their work for a long time.
Very good. That's saying something, especially with all the, like we were talking about before we aired, all the competition that's popped up, not only in your business, but my business, and
Yep.
to still maintain those contracts. I mean, that says something. So
Yep.
it's very good. All right, well, there you go. You heard it here first, right from Brad. All right, so let's get to our questions. We're going to start with a one from Samantha from the PTC right here in the bubble. She says, I just got my roof done in 2010. I should be good for at least another 10 years before I need any work done, right?
Well, that's not true.
Not true.
The sales guy or the person that sold you your roof should have told you that every roof in the state of Georgia requires at least maintenance every 8 to 10 years.
Oh, okay.
So those boots they put on, all that sealant that they put on, those exposed nail heads, which is on every roof, but the sun deteriorates everything.
Oh, I see.
Not the shingle, but the things that are covering the penetrations that come through.
Sure.
So it's like an oil change.
Yeah.
There's nothing maintenance free.
Yeah.
And you get on top of the roofs, right?
Yes.
No, the first time you did that, were you scared? Were you?
Well, not really.
How do you get used to it? I guess.
I don't know. As soon as I came out of McIntosh High School in 1996, my first job was hanging gutters. And that requires you to get on a ladder.
Yeah.
So
pretty high one.
You either adapt to where you're at, or you just move on to another profession.
Yeah, or get left behind, right?
That's exactly right. Or collect a check.
Wow.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that is an option nowadays,
I mean,
right?
it is.
Well played, sir.
Unfortunately.
I know, right? No, this is too much for me. I'm just going to collect a check. Hey, you got the right people in office for that right now, so... well, we're not going to go down that road, are we? Nah.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. So, all right, guys. Well, that's a good one. Thank you. Where'd you go? Samantha from Peachtree City. Appreciate it. That's a great question to start with. Let's get one from Jeremiah from right up the road here, Tyrone. Wants to know what's the standard life expectancy of an asphalt shingle in Georgia?
That's a good question. The manufacturer seems to think, or most of the shingles that were tested in California, which is a very mild kind of temperature and weather throughout the year.
Sure.
Georgia's completely different. So there's a limited lifetime warranty that they put on for 50 years. And that's, in Georgia, about 30 years for architectural, 20 years for a 3-tab.
Okay. All right, very good.
That's about the limit.
Okay. Well, there you go, Jeremiah. Climate has a lot to do with it, so,
Yes.
All right, well, very good. Jeremiah from Tyrone. Let's move on to Noonan. Stacia, I believe this is S-T-A-C. Yeah, Stacia from Noonan is asking, I'm about to sell my home. Should I go ahead and have a roofing company come before the home inspector, or after the home inspection is done?
I would say in that case, if you have some obvious things that you already know, then yes, give us a call so we can fix those things. You don't want to have that, but if your roof's only 7 or 8 years old, and you might just need a little oil change, then let the inspector come in and do his thing, and then we'll come in all together and take care of everything.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to this. What I've noticed is, with all the different service people that have come in, the bottom common denominator that they suggest is preventative maintenance. Yep. Because it's your biggest investment purchase you're ever going to make in most cases. Yep. And so why not, take preventive measures for major repairs.
Like I said, there's nothing maintenance free.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. So guys, you're hearing that right here. Another one that's pretty much backing that science up. Do the preventative maintenance. So, all right, that was from Stacia. Let's move on to Sonoa. Did I say it right?
It depends.
There's so many ways to say it.
Sonoa? That's like politics. You're going to take somebody off. It's Sonoa. It's Sonoa.
I will tell you that when you contact the Sonoy police, they say it's the Sonoya police station.
Sonoy police. Okay, well, there you go. You heard it here first. Abide by the law. Say Sonoy. All right. So, Fran from Sonoya says, when doing a roofing job, how do you protect the gutters? Hey.
That's not very easy. Depending on how steep the roof is and stuff, we'll put boards down there at the bottom or whatever, but sometimes some gutters get damaged and we have to replace them.
Okay. No questions asked, right?
Yep. I mean, it just happens.
Yeah,
the shingles are coming down at a very high rate of speed. They're very hard to stop. And sometimes they're only 0.27 gauge metal.
Okay.
So
you
can throw anything into it, it'll do. So sometimes we just have to replace them. We just prepare the homeowner.
Yeah.
We're going to try our best.
Somebody shouldn't get gutters and then get a roof.
No, you should always get gutters after. Yes.
Did you say 0.27 inch?
0.27 gauge.
Gauge. Right down to the number like a Georgia Tech guy or something over here.
Yes. Very
experience.
thin. That means very thin.
Yes, very thin.
So Brad, is that amongst the services that you guys do? Do you do
Yes.
gutters as well?
Yes, we do. We have our own 5 and 6 inch machine, and we have our own standing metal machine.
Okay.
So we can come out to your house and fabricate your own standing seam metal roof, which is the Cadillac of all roofing systems.
Very good.
Or we can put shingles on, whichever
Okay.
one.
Awesome. Well, there you go, man. That's a good question. Fran, there you go. All right, let's move on to Brooks. Man, these are like very well scattered out. Vic from Brooks wants to know, when putting on a roof, what steps would you take to ensure the safety of my family?
Well, a lot of times I suggest to my customers, if you can, take the day off. Leave.
Mm.
If you leave, you're going to be 100% protective.
Yeah.
But if not, one of my project managers is going to be around, or myself. Just give me a call, and I'll make sure you can get outside.
Okay.
I've even walked a couple people's dogs.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Full service.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, I love dogs.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, well, yeah.
can you walk my dog? Sure.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? It's better than hanging out around here, because a lot of times I tell customers too, if your dog's real old or something,
Yeah.
just you and him go somewhere for
Yeah.
a little while, because it's so loud.
Yeah.
It looks like a bomb went off at your house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But when we leave, it'll be better than it was before we got here.
Absolutely. So there you go, guys. That's something else. Whatever it takes is the bottom line there. Even walk your pet. All right. So whatever it takes.
A couple. I've done it a couple.
A couple. All right.
We've done like 500 roofs since I've been here. I walked 2 dogs.
Wow.
All right. So check this out.
Not a lot, but I have. I mean, whatever it takes.
All right. So we have here. We have some roofing jokes. So let's have some fun and see who can answer them. Roofing jokes. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Number 1. Why did the roofer take so long with his shingle install? Anybody? No? Well, he should have never brought a hammer to a nail gun fight. Boom.
Okay. I'll go with that for sure. It is not hammer. I had a customer ask me, "Do we hand nail?" I said, "No." They were a little old.
Are there some roofers that hand
They
nail?
say they do, but I'd have to pull up to see it. I mean, golly, you're talking, you got a pneumatic gun that's going to put the nail in the same amount of pressure as you are?
Oh my God.
Why would that do that? Now, some roofers turn the pressure up too high, which will blow it through the shingle.
Yeah.
That's not good, but if
No,
you got someone
absolutely
that's experienced, they don't do that.
Yeah.
Do not say number 2.
Don't say number 2?
Do not say number 2, no.
Okay.
We'll
You
say
know I gotta
that for
read
after.
it, man. I mean,
I know.
well, I gotta say this, man. It's in here. All right, so we're gonna do it anyways. Here we go.
Did
Right.
someone send it on Facebook?
Yeah, I guess
Oh,
so.
okay. Well,
So how did the
I know, but like,
Here we go. How did the lady? You guys ready? Here goes the family show. No, just kidding. All right, it's PG. How did the lady roofer build her YouTube audience to over 1 million viewers? Hey.
These days, I have no idea. He probably did her naked. Or something added something.
It was all in the flashing, man. All in the flashing.
See, that's a very good joke, actually.
it's a good show. Okay.
That's a very good
Well,
joke. All in the flashing. I got it.
Right?
You never know
I don't know how they
anymore.
even started.
It came in, I'm like, should I shoot this?
She's in charge of the filtering.
Right? Now, if we were on the radio right now, I'd have about 30 calls. I'm just kidding. All right. No, I'm not actually. But anyway, that's another story. All right. Here we go. Number 3. What did the struggling roofing contractor say after a terrible storm passed through town?
Hell yeah.
Yeah! There it is. Boom! Go ahead.
Did you hear
guys.
that
Get it
before?
right.
Yeah, he said hail. Hell yeah.
Hell yes. I'm about to make a lot of money.
Yeah, right? Hell
The
yeah.
only reason why I say that is because the more jobs you have, the obviously.
Well, it is what it is, man. It's what you do for a living. Sometimes, I mean, if I did your trade, I'd be like trying to do an Indian rain dance or something. Come on, let's go.
It is what it is. Obviously, you know, I'm working right now. I want to work as hard as I can, and when I get ready to retire, retire. But
yeah, exactly.
while I'm working, I want to work.
Exactly. That's
and when you're working, you want to make as much as you can, or do as much as you can.
Did you bring the flag with you?
What flag?
When you left our
Chastain flag?
No, when you left normal society, because this new generation is
they
don't have that mentality anymore. It seems
right
like
below me.
Yeah,
my generation's all right. 42, 96.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Class of 96, okay.
Yeah,
it's like when you roll into a little bit after the 2000s.
Yeah.
2005 and 8s and 10s and stuff. It's getting a little rough.
That's the mentality.
I can see all the millennials calling now.
Oh, I know, right?
I'm not trying to disrespect.
But is it hard?
No, we're not.
When somebody comes in that is in that age bracket, and then
we don't have anybody at Chastain Roofing in that age bracket.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, our secretary, I'm sorry, June.
June's cool.
She's 32, but June, she's a hard worker. She's a good country girl.
I mean,
she
vouch
comes
for
from
that.
a very good background. She wakes up every morning and feeds her horses and stuff.
Yeah.
In mud, no matter if it's raining. I mean, she's
a very
The only time she's called in sick since I've been there was when she had COVID.
Oh, wow.
Out of 5 years.
Yeah.
She was there before I was.
So well, I know she's a very tolerant person.
Look, you just got some kids that just don't want to do anything. You got a lot of 40 or 50-year-olds that don't want to do anything neither.
Right.
So it's not a generational thing, but it's just starting to grow a little bit.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we're not knocking the generation.
It's growing a little bit more than normal. I would say.
Well, it's the convenience age, man, and that makes it hard to, when you had to get up to change the TV, now you don't have to do those things. Everything's making you be complacent, it seems like, and stationary, whereas before, then you had to move.
Right.
But, so.
When we were growing up, man, you didn't have a choice. You either rode your bike outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just get your knees up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that good stuff. Or, I don't even know what else you did. I guess you stayed inside and played with Barbies.
The phone.
Yeah. You had the cord that dragged. I mean, you know what I mean? You didn't
we used to like to put.
You had to read the newspaper.
Yeah.
If you wanted to get some good news, or watch Fox 5 at 5.
Yeah, or go to Partners to find out what everybody's doing over the weekend.
Well, I worked at Hardee's.
You couldn't pull up your phone and find the weather, what your buddy just did, and all this other stuff in a matter of 2 minutes.
Yeah. That's right.
Everybody in high school,
and then your mood could change that fast too.
Yeah.
That's what's so crazy these days.
Yeah.
My niece would be like the happy.
And then all of a sudden.
You know, and you're like,
dude, that just happened to me at tonight's radio show. Trust me.
What just happened? Give me a hug. I thought we were.
I'm
not even going anymore. What? What?
Right.
So.
That's funny.
Well,
that's just today.
Yeah. Just a real note about June, real quick. June is very cool. She's very tolerant too. One afternoon, just for the viewers. I had stayed in between airing sessions from the morning and day drive, so I took a couple pillows and slept in the studio. And apparently, I was sawing logs like Paul Bunyan, and she said, I come out, she goes, "Boy, I could hear you cutting logs in there." I said, "Really? I was snoring?" I said, "I didn't even know I was snoring." Like, she goes, "Oh yeah, it was coming through there." She goes, "But you didn't bother me. I was just laughing the whole time." I was like, "Oh man."
White noise.
Yeah, exactly. So. All right, so last one, number 4. Why do urologists make good... Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. We got 2 more. Why do urologists make good roofers?
Urologists?
Yeah. You know what a urologist is, right?
Yes. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm shocked
No.
that I got one right.
They know how to fix your leaks, man.
Oh. That's a good one.
Right?
That's a good one.
Yeah, right? All right, here we go. Last one. Why are roofers so nosy?
I'm not sure.
They are always eavesdropping.
Eaves.
Yeah. There you go, folks, right? Those were actually well done.
Yes,
Very good. Good job. All right, and you did well, man. You got 1 out of 5. There's no wrong with that.
That's not bad.
Right? That's not bad at all.
Like I said, I'm shocked.
I mean, who sits around and listens to roofing jokes all the day? I mean, that's not, a common thing.
I guess it's a joke for any kind of job out
there.
there.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
We're going to look up the DJ jokes.
Oh, Yeah. Overweight lovers in the house. All right, here we go. Okay, we're going to call this part That's Over My Head, because Brad is going to show us some roofing challenges in need of repair and explain what's going on. What's going on?
So Bill's going to set that up on the screen.
Yes. That's right, and I'm going to take a quick break and have a sip of a That's right.
Where's the screen?
It's going to be on the TV,
Okay.
and then Bill's going to put it up there with his phone. Right? With your phone?
Yep.
With the computer?
All right, so viewers, yes, we are getting ready to play our game of the week that we do each and every week at this segment and time. And whenever we have a guest in, we like to do this thing where we show videos. And
We're going to like...
for this instance, it's going to be roofing challenges in need of repair. And Brad is going to explain what is going on as we try to, guess. We try to guess what the problem is, or... Okay. All right, so that's pretty much what it is. So Bill's going to adjust the camera in just a moment, and we're going to do this thing.
And then chair here. I guess I should have put the... there before.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. The first picture. Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Huh?
You want me to skip that one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's hard to explain that.
All right. Okay. Here we go.
Okay. Flipping it around. Gary Sloan's on, and he says he wants to play too.
Come on, Gary.
Have you met Gary before?
Yes.
Oh,
Gary's
so
a trip.
fun.
Yeah, Gary's a trip. All right. We got a little rush going on now. Is that flashing on top of that?
No,
what is that?
That is a chimney pan.
Chimney pan.
Yes.
I see. Okay.
And what a lot of customers
Whoop.
don't understand is that
They have the tendency to disappear.
that's the only part. That's see.
There we go. We got it.
See, what I was going to show is if you go back to the first photo, Bill.
Okay.
Okay. Don't pay attention. Some other roofing company did this valley. They thought the shingle matched that shingle,
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
and it does not. Obviously, that's a big problem in our industry.
Yeah.
What we're discussing here, and I didn't realize this in the photo when I sent it to you, is the valley problem. But what we're discussing here is a lot of homeowners call me and they have a problem. The only thing that keeps your chimney from leaking really is this pan right here. If you go to the next photo, is that. If you go back, this is called a shroud.
A shroud?
Shroud.
Shroud. Okay.
Right. So this, if you go back, keeps water when wind blows rain into that mushroom. If you'll go back, you can imagine wind blowing whoosh, whoosh, like a pressure washer guy. If you go back, you'll put the shroud up. It goes around the mushroom and it keeps the wind from blowing the rain into the mushroom.
Gotcha.
That's just a chimney pan. So a lot of times I'll go sell a job or whatever, and the customer and I'll replace the pan, and they'll say, well, where's my, I thought I was going to get what my neighbor's got. I'm like, no, we replaced your pan. And like, where's the other thing? Like, it's not a two-part combo. It's only a one-part deal. You have to pay for the other part. So there's just confusion, you know what I mean? So I thought I would bring that to other people.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, if you go back, shingle matches are very tough too. I don't know what company.
So
decided to do
what
that.
happens when something like that
The
happens?
customer called us for the chimney pan and the shroud.
Right.
But of course, I took a picture and sent this to my partner and was kind of making a little fun of the other company that he used to do the valley. Which he probably called us, we were probably a little high. Maybe. $100, $200 higher. And
So
then,
they only had that replaced, but when it got replaced,
Sorry, it's timing.
it's okay.
but
Yeah,
when it
keep
got
hitting.
replaced, they didn't match up the color right. They didn't do the
They
whole roof.
tried, I'm sure, or the guy went in and said, "Oh, I'm sure it's this because I'm good." Or
But it
whatever.
wasn't like the whole roof that they were doing. It was only that
No,
part.
just that part. Yeah,
Okay.
you'll call and something will happen in here in this part, or it could be that boot leaking, which will come down this valley and make this valley look like it's leaking too. So in the roofing industry, you got to take care of both. So they changed the boot and the valley, which is what we would have done as well. But I think we would have done just a better job of matching the shingle.
Got it. Okay.
Could it be that the
Customer's
shingles?
actually willing to pay us now to change that back out, and I actually convinced him not to because it's on the back of his house.
Yeah.
If it was on the front, I could get it, but
Yeah.
I mean, but some people, it's hard to hide money.
That's a huge mistake. How can you not be laying that and not see that?
That's the problem too. Is my guys would have called me back and said, "Hey, you got this so wrong."
Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
what?
yeah, exactly. They just kept on
But
going.
we're very
yeah.
close. This isn't Tyrone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this isn't actually Lake Winsong.
Okay.
So it's like 2 miles from our office. So my guys would have been like, "Look, you Brad,
Yeah, that's not even
we're gonna
close.
come
man.
back and get something a little bit closer,"
Yeah.
or waited
Yeah.
to do the job.
Okay.
But this is 2 stories. This is steep. This is this right here is $800. That's an
Wow.
$800 valley change.
Mm.
So the guy's not gonna come back and do it for free,
Yeah.
you know. So,
Well,
but I was taking a picture of the chimney pan in this round.
gotcha.
And then if you go on to the next one, this is just a normal. Didn't get your oil change on your roof at the 8-year mark, and
When
now
you should.
you're at year 9. Sometimes the roofing company that did it's either out of business, not in business anymore,
Yeah.
or don't want to do a regular boot change.
Gotcha.
There's just not enough money into it.
How do
Yeah.
you change a boot? Like,
You take these shingles off around it. You take this boot off because this boot has a flange on it. Do I have another one?
I think you do.
This boot has a flange on it. This flange goes up here as well.
Yeah.
So this shingle's got to come off, which is 3 feet. This shingle's got to come off. This one, not these. And then you
That's just
slide
like a
your new boot
reinforcement
on.
measure, right?
Right, and then you can't get this one out because there's a nail right here too,
Yeah.
and a nail.
Okay.
So you take off those few shingles there, you pull the boot out, put the new boot on.
Okay.
Got the chest in.
I see
Yeah,
that.
man. Let's see that, dude.
Good,
yeah.
good advertising.
Yeah, right?
I tried.
Very good.
That's, I
Oh.
mean, the customer was like, "My roof's not even leaking." I'm like,
Oh,
"Really? It's not?
Yeah.
It's
Maybe
literally
not on
raining
your
straight
floor, but
down. It's
yeah.
been leaking for a long time."
Yeah, not on your floor, but it will
But
be
luckily,
soon.
you go inside his house, and of course, he has no decking rotten, nothing wrong. It's just falling straight down in this big area. It's got a bunch of other wood down here. You know what I mean?
Doesn't, yeah, but that
It
creates
never even
black
makes
mold.
it never makes it to that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make black mold because black mold has to have constant moisture
Oh, that's right.
for that to
Okay.
grow and to be something that's bad for us. So once it stops raining and it don't rain for a week, then there's no black mold. So the dude's just, I mean, once I showed him that, he's like, "Okay, it's leaking. I'll believe you now."
All right.
And then that's what it looked like when I got done fixing it.
Oh, there it is. All right.
All right. I think that's the
how
last.
long does that
Now,
take
what
you?
I did, I am not qualified to take these. I probably am, and I probably could do it, but these shingles off, I really don't want to get into all that. So, if we install the roof,
Yeah.
we'll come back in because we know we put this boot on, and we'll put a boot collar on, and that's a collar that goes around. If you slide it back one more, there's that. Still boot, still there. Slide it back.
Is that collar broken?
They sell this collar. No, that's part of the actual boot itself. Slide it back. This is one thing that was installed 10 years ago. All one piece.
Why?
Because the sun.
It looks
the sun.
So that's why you got to change it out.
Nothing's maintenance free.
Oh.
Remember that?
Okay.
Slide it back.
Okay.
That's what it looks like after you put a little Home Depot boot, a little collar. They call it a collar. Put it on. It's like.
Do you like
12
caulk
volts.
around the collar thing?
I do. A lot of people don't. What I do is I caulk underneath, and then I will caulk around the top of that and create more sealant than normal.
Yeah.
Just to, because the sun will work on that, and then it'll start working on that.
Okay.
So.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Will squirrels chew under that? Or are they only squirrels?
Squirrels will chew on that. None of this really. This, the white pipe.
Can they get in through the pipe?
Yeah, they'll do whatever they want
Wow.
once they get on top.
How about that?
Trees are not a friend for a roof, really,
Right.
No.
or a house, to be honest. Especially very close.
So
You need to
Gary's
trim the limbs.
sharing with us that his anxiety is increasing with every photo.
Well, he needs to trim his limbs, and I need to come by and look at his boots. He's probably thinking now that he hadn't had anybody on in 10 years. He's like, oh man.
Yeah.
Is that true, Gary? You haven't anybody on your roof in a while?
And you're not supposed to. I mean, really,
Yeah.
truly, about every eight to 10 years, get somebody to check it out.
So they can just come over and look at it and give you like
Yeah,
a,
those
like
are
a
free
checkup.
estimates. Yeah, free estimate. Yep, just a little checkup.
How about that?
Sometimes
That
there's
can't
nothing
hurt.
wrong.
Well,
Well, we need
Yeah,
to
just
do
give us a call.
good thing we get your card because we need to have our roof checked.
Yeah. I'm putting your
I'll
chair
get a
down.
flashlight.
Yeah, right. All right,
So
there we
let's-
go. How about that? Good job, Brad, man. Way to bring it, buddy. All right.
Hey,
So-
bringing the camera back around.
This is always a fun and learning experience, this segment, you know, when we have the people here, the guests. 'Cause I've learned so much about different trades, you know, for home.
Sorry about showing my
maintenance
fingers, everybody. It's just it takes a while to get the zoom in and zoom out to work correctly.
Great finger.
That's right.
Like,
Give 'em that
Bill.
in, baby.
I didn't flip anybody the bird. That isn't what I meant. So my
That's how it
finger
sounded.
crossed. Well, my finger crossed the camera in front, so that's it. But
That's right.
all right, so
Well,
wrap
here
it up.
we go.
Bring
That
us
was
home,
Brad,
Kev.
everybody, from Chastain Roofing. It's time for we're a little over time, but that's okay. You guys are still with us, and we appreciate you. Fun fact of the night is metal roofs are not more prone to lightning strikes than other roofs. Lightning is equally drawn to other materials, not just metals. In fact, metal roofs can protect your home from lightning because they are non-combustible.
True.
Yeah, there you go.
Good fact.
Boom. That is your fun fact of the week. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us. Let's give it up to our guest here, Brad Holbrook from Chastain Roofing. Yeah, that's right, man. Absolutely.
y'all do metal roofs?
All right, so I'm DJ Kev from Patrick Entertainment and the Life of the Peachtree City Bubble page. Life of the Peachtree City. Wait, no, 30269, the Bubble. Yeah, one of them, right? Is it?
What are you doing today, Kevin?
I don't know. But anyways, you can give me a shout for any entertainment needs. I promise I DJ better than I could speak up here. But anyways, I'd like to give a big thank you once again out to Brad Holbrook from Chastain Roofing. Should you need a new roof or any type of roof repair, get a hold of these guys, Brad and company over there at 770-486-0820, 486-0820, or go to chastainroofing.com and they'll help you out. Call June and she'll get you started with these guys.
And do you need to tell Angie about that little transgression you had with Razor
No,
before you came?
she's seeing it right now. And it's,
She didn't see you before you
No, I
shaved?
did this before she got home. Yeah, when I never tell her, so when I come home and she sees it, she's like, who's that coming through the front door? Yeah, it's very rare I do this, but when it itches real bad, I start, shaving it off. Thanks, Bill. But anyways, do me a favor and like this page and leave a comment in the box. Tell us what you like and also subscribe to Bill and Kate's awesome weekly email newsletter, guys, and go to thehafergroup.com and click on the part that says subscribe to our newsletter. So that's it for tonight. DJ Kev from Patrick Entertainment. And, like we said, check us out on 30269 The Bubble radio station, or you can go to Patrick Entertainment and look me up for any entertainment needs. It is wedding season. I'm the best in town, so give me a call. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us. And tune in next week for Ask Bill and Kate Thursday nights at 8, or you can listen to them tomorrow, by the way, guys. Tomorrow morning on our station, Live 365 on 30269 The Bubble, for our Bubble Bites. That's where we do from 10 to 10:30, a segment about a restaurant for the whole month. And then the final week, we do a BS and Brews, which is buyers and sellers and brews meeting at that restaurant. And we do a live broadcast on the radio station as well for that broadcast. I believe this month it is Grinds and Wines, right?
It's Grinds and Wines, yeah. We're going to do the BS and Brews event on Thursday, March 25th from 5 to 7 p.m. And then at 8 o'clock, do our show, Ask Bill and Kate, Thursday nights at 8.
Well, that's right. Grinds and Wines. We ate over there the other night. It's good stuff. So you gotta go check it out. So yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight, guys. Take it light for Bill and Kate, our stars, and our killer guest here tonight, Brad. I'm merely your host, DJ Kev. Y'all have a good night. See you next Thursday. Peace. Yo. Good job.
Restroom.
Yeah, right over down the left.